Because I believe Inoue can become a multiple weight world champion. So I'm thinking, what if one day we fight at 140?
He's a great finisher. I think he's the best finisher in boxing. He's Joe Louis, he's Mike Tyson, he's Jack Dempsey. Three of the greatest finishers in the history of the sport. He's all of them.
What do you think about that fight?
As of right now, I think we're in the same weight class, but maybe down 6 years, 7 years from now, who knows what could happen. But yeah, it'd be great.
Naoya Inoue, known as the Monster, is a fighter who intimidates his opponents with his incredible speed, power, and skill. Fighters worldwide understand that facing Inoue means dealing with both his exceptional abilities and the mental strain of his constant aggressive attacks.
You know, Inoue, Inoue deserves to be in a powerful pound. Absolutely. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my playbook. But it's okay. That's boxing. You're supposed to take from the greats.
His pinpoint accuracy in delivering powerful knockouts and his unwavering determination make him a truly fearsome force in the ring.
He only really lets his hands go if his opponents are hurt. That's just who he is. I actually appreciate that about him. You know, it does a few things. One, it keeps him safe because it's basically a defense mechanism. If I'm not wild and loose, you can't really counter me, or I just won't slip up and do something stupid. So there's not a whole lot that I'm giving you, basically, as an opponent. Not a lot that I'm giving you. But also, it preserves energy. And he can preserve energy. I mean, the guys at that weight, you know, they're a whole lot smaller, so they can definitely preserve energy. But when you're throwing those single shots like he does, it preserves energy. So he's still fresh in the championship.
21-0, undefeated. He's a 3-division champion. He's a big puncher. He was champion 112.
Man, I'm a puncher. He is good. Like the way how he places punches, like he's good.
His nickname is was it the Monster or the Beast? The Monster. He's fighting this weekend.
He is good. I'm gonna watch him.
That's the one you asked where he come from.
Yeah. He's Japanese.
Good. His placements and everything.
Footwork.
Yeah.
Defense.
He's 29 years old, and I said that 28. He beat Maloney from Australia last.
He beat what's his name? What's his name? Daenerys.
Yeah, he beat Daenerys. Yep. He got dropped in that fight. No, he got dropped and he got up and beat him.
No, he didn't get dropped. He got hurt.
Inoue, the Japanese sensation, recently achieved the rare feat of becoming a 2-time undisputed champion. Known for his explosive power and exceptional skill, he is cementing his place as one of boxing's all-time greats.
Inoue went against the rope. Good right hand off the rope. He's fighting off the ropes now. There's not a part of his game I haven't seen. He's been everybody this fight. Good right hand to the body. Good jab. I mean, I don't. Paul Butler can't hit him with Look, you see that? The footwork and the head movement. Right to that left came so fast after the right to the body. Yeah, he hurt him. Butler's down. That's it. He's knocked out. 11th round. He broke him down and knocked him out. That is amazing because he tried to open him up. He tried to counter him. He tried to give him confidence. He chased him the whole time. He found a way to pick that lock and knock him out. That's an all-time great fight.
Flat out, he's my favorite fighter in the world. Watching that guy fight, man, and waking up at 6:30 a.m. to watch the undercard and get ready for a Naoya Inoue fight has become a bit of a pastime for me now. I love it. I'm up there. I have my espresso. I'm sitting outside watching. My neighbors hate me because I'm yelling at the camera at 7:30 in the morning. Every knockdown that happened in this fight, and there was a bunch of them. I mean, I was screaming at the TV.
Naoya Inoue, now a 2-division undisputed champion, focuses on staying at his best in the featherweight division instead of moving to higher weight classes. He believes staying in his ideal weight range helps him keep his power and speed. Dedicated to his craft, Inoue prioritizes dominating his division with skill and intensity over chasing fame or money.
Pacquiao looked against Eric Moreno. Right middleweight right now. Just 2 weeks after Floyd Mayweather beat Baltimore at 147. And that's when the first time you heard them mention, hey, Manny Pacquiao, should he keep jumping up the weight classes? And then Floyd Mayweather retires, Manny Pacquiao knocks out Hatton. And that's when you say, oh, forget where he started. Look at how he's finishing. He's a big kid. Now, Naoya Inoue versus Fulton. We'll see him get over that injury. If he can handle Fulton, you heard Gervonta Tank Davis say, hey man, that'll be something. I would like to fight him. Why? Because he's a masterclass of a fighter. Big puncher. He said, yeah, I may be too big for him. Many people know Mayweather was probably too big for Manny Pacquiao. Still, people salivated over that fight.
He's already undisputed. Why is he staying at 122? Why is he fighting this guy? The thing is, though, he's coming up from, 115?
He started at 108.
108. Like, this guy was tiny. Going up 126, that's another division. It's going to be his 5th, 6th division. I think that's why he's taking it a bit slow.
Of course, people are pushing him for 126. And I think at 126, we will see Inoue struggle a bit more, especially if you've been jumping so many weight classes throughout your career. Inoue may receive his first loss.
Naoya's win over Stephen Fulton was a landmark moment in his career, proving his skill and confirming his place among the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world. The fight, held on July 25, 2023, at the Ariake Arena in Tokyo, Japan, saw Inoue claim the WBC and WBO super bantamweight titles with an 8th-round knockout. Post-count.
I'm proud of the fact that I put Inoue on my pound-for-pound list, I don't know, 3 years ago. Whatever it was. I don't even know how long.
That's true.
And no one...
You've been on him before I even knew who he was.
Ken, no one had him anywhere near it. They basically barely knew who he was, as you just touched on. And obviously he dominated Fulton, or at least, put it this way, he established control right from the start. He made Fulton's a defensive fighter, a good counter puncher. He made him concentrate more on defense and surviving.
Inoue, known as the Monster, controlled the fight from the start, using his speed, precision, and power to keep Fulton on the defense.
Then Fulton really wanted to early. He set the course of the fight, the mentality of the fight, the theme of the fight right from the start. And had him thinking of surviving more than he wanted to think of surviving. He being Fulton. I'm not saying Fulton wasn't trying to win. He was. He's a confident, very proud fighter. And he's very strong mentally too. I'm saying that he never fully got a chance to get into a gear that he'd have liked to, where he could have gotten a rhythm going. The monster, I had a smart monster. And I said this before the fight, and I say it again, that this was a matchup of styles that may have given you a glimpse of what a Pacquiao-Mayweather fight would have looked like if the fight had not happened 5 years too late, where Pacquiao was still at his peak as a great offensive fighter like Inoue is, and versus a great defensive fighter, obviously like Mayweather, which Fulton was known to be, although not quite at the level of Mayweather. There's not too many guys at that level.
If you enjoyed this content and want to stay updated on more exciting stories, highlights, and insights, don't forget to subscribe.